Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Box of Demons and today we're not in Europe. Of course we're not, we voted Brexit, but of course let's move on from that, shall we? Today we're in America and we are in Washington in a random car park. And somebody on the channel asked me if I would have a look at American Truck Simulator when it came to virtual reality and give you my thoughts and maybe go on a little bit of a drive. So you can see the cabin in here is much smaller, surprisingly, than the English cabs or the European cabs. I had this vision in mind that they would be much larger when you see them going down the freeway, when you're going down the road. They just look massive, but they're not. They're actually really small in the cabin. So that was the first surprise when I actually jumped in and tried this. And you can see there is the actual truck down below. Completely different with the engine pointing out at the front, whereas our trailers, when you look over the bonnet, it's pretty much flat down to the vehicles in front. So something we are going to have to be aware. So I've got my seatbelt on here, we've got the sat-nav, and we've already got our trailer ready to pick up just round the corner. So let's head out into the wilderness here in Washington, and hopefully the environment should be quite interesting as we head out. I was going to say into the Rocky Mountains. I don't know where the Rocky Mountains are. If you know whereabouts in the country they are situated, then let me know. But here we are in Washington, so let's get down here and pick up the freight.
Never gonna come down from above, 'cause everything looks better from above. Nothing's ever as it seems yet.
So we have two trailers full of wooden planks now. I'm not the best when it comes to extremely long trailers, so the fact that now I've got to deal with two of them should be quite interesting. You'll notice as well that we're using some of the mods that I had in the previous video, so there aren't any road markers out there in the environment, very little hood, and we kind of are on a realism mode. Incidentally, while I'm just reversing this, I'd just like to thank you all for your interest in that first Euro Truck Simulator VR video. I was surprised by the interest in that and the thumbs up and the support for that. Over, what was it, 100 views within the first 10-15 minutes. It's absolutely bizarre, but if you, my subscribers and people who are coming to the channel, really want me to play some more, then I will gladly play some more of this title. There is something just relaxing and enjoyable about not only driving but also creating the content. This may be quite a long drive as we head up through Washington. When it comes to real life, I've got no idea how long these states are. And my fear for this game when I came over from Euro Truck Simulator 2 was that I imagined that a lot of the roads would just be long, straight, boring hauls across barren wasteland. I don't know why I had that vision, but we're going to see whether there's any truth into that fear here in American Truck Simulator. And I'll give you my thoughts on the graphics and how it all feels as we get further in towards the back end of this journey. Now I can already see as we turn left here there is quite a bit of traffic up on that bridge. So I have added the traffic mod, so hopefully as we get to certain sections here, I'm hoping that it's not just going to be plain sailing. As when I tried this probably maybe a year ago, I found that the enjoyment was lacking a little bit because the majority of the roads out there were empty. So let's hook a right round here. I need to be aware of I've got a double trailer now, not just a single trailer, and I can already see it looks like we've got a left up ahead coming up to the traffic lights. Incidentally, while we're here at the traffic lights, if you weren't aware, in America, if you are turning right, you can go through a red light. That's quite interesting. I saw a few other vehicles doing it here on the game, And I thought, I'm going to try it, and then I'm going to Google it, and lo and behold, you can go through. As you can see, our filter light to go left is still on red. Now, if you've got Euro Truck Simulator 2, and you've tried this in VR, in fact, if you've played it in 2D as well, as I've mentioned, I really enjoy the locations such as the railroads, the sawmills, the train stations, and the farms, etc. And I was wondering if there was anywhere out there that you could suggest where you could go down single dirt track roads and maybe into the more industrial areas, because those are the areas I seem to get more immersion from, and I just enjoy it more. I really do wish Farming Simulator would go for virtual reality at some point. I think that'd probably be the only game I'd play for the next year, barring Cyberpunk. And incidentally, just on a little side note there, I am looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima on the PS4 Pro. But anyway, enough of that. We've got a job to do today. I'm just going to pull out here in front of this fire engine. We'll go through the speed camera, which is just on that right there. And it looks like we have the opportunity, should we want to go into the way station. But you know what? Let's get this out of the way and let's just jump in it.
You're all clear, sir. You can keep moving on. Get this truck out of the goddamn way. We got another freight train behind you. Move it, boy. Move it. Good day, y'all.
Good day to you as well, sir. So we passed all clear, all good, and we're going to be heading on the motorway here on Route 79. Just sounds really cool, doesn't it, when they go down there, so-and-so block 21 on Main Street and all this sort of stuff. It really does sound interesting. Now I need to concentrate here. As you may know, last time in the previous video, not the boat video, the one before, when I came down the slip road, I was that busy looking in the mirror I didn't see the traffic that was in front of us and nearly caused a massive pile-up on the motorway with deaths and ambulances, and everybody else would have been called out, including the air response helicopter. But luckily we got away with it. So let's get ourselves down here. Looks like we're taking the exit and we're going to be doing a left hooker down at the bottom as we head further out into the Rocky Mountains that you can actually see up in the distance. I'm really quite looking forward to this because this is going to be a completely different feel, hopefully, to Italy, which was the last location that we really did. Mile-an-hour limit here on Route 97. Oh, actually, that should probably be 90 kilometers. Oh, sorry, 60 kilometers an hour. My truck is a UK truck, and the actual kilometers on here, I don't always quite know whether they make sense, because the speed limit actually on this road, according to my speedometer, would be 40 miles an hour. Now, this road seems like, I don't know, wouldn't this be the national speed limit here? It is a little bit out of the way, and it is a dual carriage on our side anyway, and it's dropped down to 45 as we come around this corner. But I think if we catch up with this other truck in front, see what speed he's actually doing here on this bend, and if he's going to slow us down too much, as long as we don't get caught by the popo, then I may put my foot down. Look at that beautiful waterfall over there. So as we're heading up to the mountains, hopefully we may get a beautiful vista up at the top, because this is a location here in Washington that I've actually, just putting the aircon on, it's getting hot in here, is a location that I haven't visited before. And incidentally, before I waffle on too much at this stage, if you've got Euro Truck Simulator, both American and Euro Truck, what's your favourite cities, locations and trailer types in order to be hauling around? What is it that gives you that buzz? And what is it about this game? It's kind of hard to put your finger on. Oh God, pull in. That's bad timing. Oh, that's bad timing. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Am I going to hit? Oh, I'd never make it as a real truck driver. My God. And it's double yellow. Good job I was going to say the mounted plates then. I don't know why I had an image of those Canadian beer adverts. We're not even in Canada. I think it's sunstroke, that sun that's blinding me. Let's get our foot down and head down here through the mountains. My voice is cracking. God, I'm a man and my voice is cracking. My balls have dropped, I trust you. I tell you. See what I mean? I can't even speak straight. Shut up and keep driving. Nobody will notice. So looks like we've got some kind of, I was going to say it's not really a truck stop, but a bit of a diner here on the right as we head into this little town. I wonder if this is the equivalent of mini chef. What was it? Chef, little chef, was it? What was those things on the side of the motorway we used to have in the UK that the food was absolutely minging? And if I've got any foreign viewers here, minging means absolutely terrible, vomitsville, disgusting. So Yakima and Spokane, or Spokana, I don't know how you pronounce it. Lots of these places that you've just never heard here. I'm on South 97 as we about to turn here. You can just tell by these types of trucks that they just look completely different. Looks like we have a bit of a sharp right hooker here coming up as we're going to be going around and under the motorway. Incidentally, if you've made it this far, I probably will put another keyword out there in the video a little bit further down just to see whether you guys actually make it and watch the videos. I would really, let me think about this, I would really like your feedback on these videos, whether you think I should keep them this long or whether I should cut out a little bit more of the fluff, the long straights. Do you think I should talk more, talk less? Really, it really is. Even after I think I've got 333 videos on the channel, and as I keep going on about being on live support, 6,500 subs, and yet some of the videos only get 200 views. It's such a difficult learning process to know how to improve your videos and how to keep the engagement with your subscribers more. And I think it's something that I'm really lacking in and something I really want to learn. And can you believe it? A bloody BMW driver up my back passage. Did you see that? BMW driver wanted to overtake me. Why is it all BMW drivers are absolute tools on the road? I don't know if any of you have noticed that. And if he comes back on this left-hand lane, I shall let him know. I've just put the window down just in case he passes. Is that him? No, that's not him. Yeah, let me know what the secret is. Should I be making these videos shorter, longer, less talking? What would make you want to watch some more of the videos? You bloody asshole! BMW driver, stick up your back passage. And I will take your criticisms and positive feedback on the chin. Because even though I'm not in this to make a career out of it, secretly in the back of your mind, I think every YouTuber wishes that they could get 100,000 subs. And possibly, even if you didn't make much money, you had enough money just to survive. I do have a Patreon, but nobody's ever given me anything. Barring Blue Drake 42 who gave me £1 once. £1. I'll put it down towards the Ferrari and the big house and the fast woman. Well, Kate earns a lot of money, obviously. Kate Beckinsale, so I'm going to have to put £1 in. I'll put £1 in a slot in it here. Anyway, I'll stop waffling. Let's get down here a little bit. I'll speed ramp it up a little bit, I think, here in the video as we get into the mountains. And then we'll go back into normal speed. Can anybody tell me what these are on the left? Now, I'm whizzing past so fast in virtual reality here that I can't quite make it out. Is that marijuana? Medicinal marijuana, of course. Are they grapevines? Or are they Christmas trees? It's a little bit hard for me to... Why would you have Christmas trees in the middle of America? America, yeah, here to save the motherfucking world, yeah. I don't know, maybe they grow the Christmas trees early. We don't actually know what the season is here in America, in Texas. Are we even in Texas? Do you know what? We've been on the road for so long now, I can't remember. Washington, you fool. Yeah, I can't work out whether that is marijuana, Christmas trees, or vineyards. And as we are speeding here, it looks like that speed camera back there has decided that we need to come into the way station officially this time. Shouldn't have been speeding back there and get ourselves into trouble. Telling me what to think the speed limit is on here, boy. Certainly ain't the speed you were doing. Watch your speed, keep it down. A lot of accidents on this road. Yes, officer. Sorry, one happened again. Pass, move on out. Keep an eye on that speed, boy. Good day, officer. Keep safe out there. Well, here we are. We're now entering the town. We're going to be doing the drop-off. I actually can't remember the name of the city as we come in, but as you can see, over the railroad here, the traffic is starting to pick up. We can see on the sat-nav, we haven't got to go far now at all, as I just put the headlights on here. It's getting a little bit dark. We don't want to get another ticket. We've also got away with speeding back there. That beautiful bridge down there, maybe for another video on the way back. We'll probably do another journey over that bridge. But so far, that was quite an uneventful journey. Now, take that as you will. That's probably quite a good thing. So as we head down here onto the left, not quite sure what sort of unit is going to be wanting all these planks of wood. Whether this is a building site, I'm sure we'll find out as we get further down here. Looks like it's just down there. It could possibly be down from the logo on the sign here. We could be dropping off at a train station or a rail export, which will be just for goods, which would make sense with the large cranes. So as we get down here, we'll stop at the foreman's door here, find out where they want us to drop this trailer off, and from there, as usual, I'll be checking into a hotel, a few whiskies, a few sherbets, maybe a pint of ale on top as well, copy of the, friendly jazz mag, and I'll give Kate a buzz later. Hello, anyone in? Hello? Just take my seatbelt off. I'll get out and have a look and see what the crack is here. Well, there was nobody in there. I can't find the foreman here or anybody on the main yard, so I think we'll just have a little drive around here. Drop-off point should be here somewhere according to the docket. I'm wondering whether we need to drop it off below this crane on the left. Can't see here anywhere for the drop-off point, which is supposed to be marked out with the road cones as it was. Well, that's what it says on the docket. Drive to location. Foreman will put down markers in the yard for the drop-off point. If nobody's here, well, nobody's here. I can't find it. If I do a U here, I may have to go out and turn round. It's got to be here somewhere. Well, if by chance, ladies and gentlemen, my viewers and subscribers and fans out there who've enjoyed this video, we usually have a keyword, and that keyword today will be Underworld Hottie. Underworld Hottie. So if you put that in the comments box, I shall salute you and give you a little bit of a thank you message here in the comments box. But I'm going to be dropping this off here. Could ask this guy. No, he's already gone. But that brings us to the end of this video. The immersion factor, as with Euro Truck Simulator, is quite big on this, although there is something in essence that I like a little bit more about Euro Truck Simulator 2. I can't quite put my finger on what it is. I think it's the trucks and knowing places that are local to you such as Sheffield and Leeds and places like that, but certainly has got a brilliant vibe and it is fantastic in virtual reality. So if you'd like me to play some more of this, or if there's any particular cities or countries or freight type you'd like me to have a look at in future videos, then leave your comments, feedback, like and share, and help me out. As a small channel, can we make it to 10,000? I'm looking over there, the foreman's not come back, so I'm off for a Tommy Tank and a jar of whiskey. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video coming real soon. Bye bye.